Hey there, everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays 9 Kings. There's one king left to play, and it's the King of Stone. So we're gonna go to count difficulty and see if we can count on the King of Stone. So wait, that's the crown. For some reason, I thought this was the face, but this is the crown, and this is the face? Because that's the mohawk. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. I like this because now it looks like the face even more because it gave him two little derpy eyes. Speaking of which, if I change the eyes, it changes this then, right? What the hell? Okay. So the crystal's the eyes? I guess. And the mouth? All right. I'm getting mixed messages here when it comes to the King of Stone. For sure. Yeah, we'll take that one. I guess we'll see the fire thing. Okay. There's our King of Stone. A little derpy looking. That's okay. I like him too. Now, let us decide how we're going to King of Stone. Shall we? We are going to have Ingenious for sure, because the King of Stone's base is strong. Probably too strong, but we'll see. I mean, starting with stronghold levels is just kind of feeds right into that. Sturdy seems good for better walls. We need politician, we need persistent. I like holy occasionally. Sometimes it makes me mad, but that's okay. The base starts with more stats, we need that. Cauldrons start with an extra poison stack. I mean, that could be okay. Ballistas start with 3 extra units. I don't know about that. Maybe, though. Start with a completely random tower card in hand. Sure. More cards is usually a good thing. Yeah, we should take the ballista. I don't know if I want trebuchets throwing more rocks, and I don't think I care for poison stacks. They don't stack enough. So instead, I'm going to go with towers having more damage. Maybe a random plot unlocked as well. And then... yeah, we'll go with Flame Tower being stronger. Okay, what are the rainbow cards again? Smite, Obelisk. We haven't gotten Smite yet, but this is not the right king for Smite anyway. This would be great for like a King of Blood who has a ton of units, or King of Nomads for the same reason. Balance is not useful against... it's only useful on troops now, so that destroys its usefulness for the King of Stone. Temple would still be good. Haste? No. Diffract? No, I get random rainbow cards, which just means more of this crap. Obelisk is fine. I don't know. Most of that sucks. Let's go. These rainbow cards are not good for the King of Stone. But I guess it is what it is. Time and spells are our first enemies. All right, Jet Jaguar. Warlocks, Library. Very nice. Level 2. Level 3 Citadel. Ooh la la. And looks like you got some static on there too. King of Time already has a ton of things out here. A Warper, an Orbiter, a level 2 Portal, and an Hourglass. Weird formation, but okay. And apparently our Rebellion is just being mean. Level 4 Stronghold already. 285 health, 5.4 damage. A Ballista, the Quarry, and a level 1 Flame Tower as well. Okay. How the hell did you start with 24 Ballista troops, dude? Are they level 3? They're level 2. All right. Ballista here. quarry here. Yeah, see, our stronghold is only level... Well, it's level 3. And it has more damage than level 4. Yeah, it's still a little lopsided. It is what it is. Put the Treb down. Put the trappers down. I might put the wall maker here and then earthworks it. Okay, we ended up with a base stalemate. Library static. Static could be okay for the ballista, but I'm not losing my mind over it. I don't think I want the library, but I'm gonna put it down. Okay. Here we go. That's a lot of starting ballista. There's that little flame tower. Alright, we should be good. So now I could get this to level 2 right away. Probably want to do that. Baby boom. No, reroll that. It's worse. Okay. Earthworks this. Wallmaker's going over here. Why? Because then I can put a forest right here when I fight King of Nature. And they'll be able to take advantage. The trappers will get it too. Not that the trappers getting it are as useful, but it's not the end of the world. Take a rewind. That'll let me earthworks again, actually. So yeah, let's use that. Boom, that's a free card. Can level up the stronghold now. I'm gonna do that. Who we fighting now? Spells? Yeah, they got plenty of life. That's fine. Okay. Stronghold's looking a little stronger and holdier. Obviously, if we get a chance to take Tower Dome, we're taking it. We'll see what shows up. Okay, then. Well, that was easy. I should have checked to see what these guys had, other than raptors, of course. Yeah. Did you pick tower? You picked gunpowder? Does that increase the range of the flame tower? I didn't think it did. What do you have, Jet Jaguar? Leatherworks. Interesting choice. You have 5 stacks on the Warlock, but that's not useful because they should go to the Wizards. But, you know, you started with the Warlock. You got what you got, right? Okay, Fracture. They've gone back 3 years. They got 2 random time cards, and yet they still have this level 2 portal here, which I could tell has not been used once because they've only had 3 extra years, which means they've used Fracture. So they've had bad luck getting this portal card. I tell you what, the warper or the amplifier next to the beacon's good call though. I see what you're doing there, and it's good. Okay, more Tower Dome, please. No, well, actually, Spire. I want that too. Where do I want it is a different question. Okay, so far so good. I'm feeling all right about this. I mean, I'm playing as the King of Stone. We're pretty strong. No. Ew. It's getting gross. I'll just take the wild card, honestly. Okay, let's level up the quarry and... Oh, the trapper. Yeah, level you up as well. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Beautiful. Grab Spire again. I guess I could throw static on use. Where would I want? I would want the Spire here or here. One of these 2 areas. So if I get another Earthworks, I'll probably place it down. Yeah, I mean, static's fine. It's a little bit of extra damage for them. Okay, no Earthworks yet. Quarry's good, though, obviously. Oh, yeah. Plenty of work down there. There goes the King of Spells. That was fast, I feel like. We'll take on... Thinking if I want to reroll. I would like you for Forest, but I think I can take you on and get some wild cards first, level everything up. Well, okay, I guess I'm throwing down Spire. Oh, no, I didn't. But that's all right, I have 69 gold, it's fine. It's nice, actually. What'd you have at the end? Library, Warlock, Wizard, Citadel, Orbiter, This orbiter. You were going with hard on the wizard, which makes sense. Okay, this is the last rebellion we're gonna get. So they got Raptor, Ballista with reinforce and precision. Steel coat on the Raptors. All right, that's nifty. Putting that right there for now. Hoping to get earthworks out of this fight. Okay, we do not have a lot of troops, but that's partially by design. Okay. Really hoping. I could put the beacon in the middle. Sure. Okay, earthworks. That's not earthworks. You really gonna do this to me? You son of a bitch. I hate video games. Take another wall maker, I guess. There's an expansion event coming up eventually, so I guess we'll have to deal with that. Oh yeah, I should have seen what the King of Greed had. I guess I got my beacon. Garbage. Trash. Maybe. If I get that and then get rid of the trebuchet. Actually, I could even keep the trebuchet. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. What do I want? I don't know. Let's check out what the King of Greed has going on, though. Baslov's Kingdom. I got scimitars and insurance. So they're going for losing as many troops as possible to get as much gold as possible. It's a fair strat. Palace is already level 6. It's pretty good. Okay. All three of those went to the trebuchet. All right. I mean, 10% damage boost 3 times. That's pretty good damage, I gotta admit. Amplifier. I'd have to get rid of something for amplifier to work. So I don't know if I want to do that. Plus, I don't have a good, easy way to get rid of anything. I'll try doing portal once. Because I think that could be a cromulent strat. Alright. Boom. Ooh, you know what? I could use mortgage. Frick you. Why could I use mortgage? Actually, no, give me this. I was really hoping that would give me earthworks, but you know what? Stronghold's good too. This is fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. Man, give me more... Give that spire more damage. I'm gonna take a rewind. I lose the spires, but I gain the portal. And the beacon. Start with the beacon. We already have 1 tower dome. We're almost at 1 tower a second. Which is pretty big, pretty big. I don't really think I need any of these. Oh boy, we don't have enough troops for Smite to be worth it. Temple would end up going between like everything we have here. Obelisk just doesn't... I'll take it, but it just doesn't seem great. In fact, it seems bad. Wait, you're leveled up all the way? I guess I need some regression. Okay, I still could use a forest card. They have a forest. Why don't I have a forest? I mean, I could... No, portal. Go back. Okay, they have 1 life left. They went back again. They've gone back 11 years. That's why they have so much stuff. They got a temple. Got an orbiter. They got a library. They should have put the library on the warper instead, but probably doing what they could with what they got. What do you got? Overwork armory. A lot of farm, which means a lot of archers with 3 steel coats on them. Interesting. But then you have adrenaline not on the archers. You have them on the paladins. What? Bye. Okay. We went back in time 2 whole years. Oh boy, we'll get a new rainbow card. Hot my dog. Okay, King of Time's down. There's the King of Nature. Could balance work? I guess it's the best option we have there. So you're done. You're down. You got loot too. Yeah, you've been doing this a lot. All right. I don't need this stronghold, and in fact, I can't use it. I'm tempted to just... Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to be able to level that up, but, well, we'll find out. I can put the beacon, the other beacon right here. That would give more attack speed to the ballista and to... No, blacksmith's not that useful. Farm? I don't want farm. Okay. Gotta go back. All right, here comes King of Nature. I should have checked to see what they had. Wow! They wiped out my troops instantly. Oh, come on. There it is. Sure, I'll take Temple. Okay. What do you got? Catharsis and Overwork. So you have boars with 16 damage, elves with 19 damage, a dispenser, couple of beacons. It's an interesting layout. Temple here, forest here. Okay, that's huge. That's going to give us far more to survive with. Take the wild card again. I need this spire to be stronger. Because I'm going to want it to be able to keep this alive as much as possible. Right now, it's mostly keeping the ballistas alive. I have enough to... I do not have enough to upgrade the spire again. So, you know, forest spire. Okay. Boom. Boom. That's good. And then beacon here. All right. The ballista's already at 0.2 hits per second. Clone works. Get this to level 3. Beautiful. All right, I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm still feeling it. That's pretty good. I could use farm on the trappers to get more traps. I guess I could do that. I could make traps do double damage. Do I do that, or do I reroll for Tower Dome? I think I reroll. Ooh, that's good too. All right then. Yeah, I'll put that on the farm. Okay, it's not much, but it's honest trappers, I guess. Take procreate now. Let's upgrade this first, though. More hits per second, please. Stronghold does 87 damage. Spire heals 126. Trebuchet did like 60 something, I think I saw. Hello. Well, now I could put this here, but I can't move this easily. And it's already been buffed by the quarry, so I don't feel like it's necessary. So give me a corner piece for now. Okay. This is the last fight with the King of Nature. They got fertility cards, so they have more elves, boars, and apparently raptors now. Orchard. Oh boy. 2 level 1 blacksmiths. Interesting kingdom. Okay. What can I wildcard first? Oh, I should probably wildcard and upgrade these trappers if I'm going to give them more stats, huh? Beautiful, beautiful. I want clone. No, give me the king of nomads for mainly swords, but shields could also be good. Frick. Procreate's okay, but it's not what I was looking for, obviously. Give me the vault in the corner so I can reroll more. And here comes the King of Greed. King of Greed has a dragon. A gold dragon. They had one, and now they're dead. All right, then. Take that last beacon, and now we can get rid of the King of Blood. So let's check the King of Greed to see what they had going on. They had a beacon, they had servitude, which is why they had 88 mercenaries. The farm is wasted here because occasionally I might go to the mercenaries, I believe. So that was kind of an unfortunate pick. And what did you have, King of Blood? 3 cemeteries, a bunch of bombers in the middle, a farm. That's a very standard strat, I believe. 2 stacks of fireworks. Yeah, that was very... I see what you were going for. Put it that way. All right. Lots of stat boost over here, thanks to the demon altar that the King of Nothing has. Didn't save him, though. There are no more kings to wage war against. We just need to make it to year 33 at this point. Which we have 10 on both of these, so we have more than enough time. What'd you go with? Development? Wild card, so you got some level ups over here. Theoretically, for empty plots. Scout tower, you made use of all the space, I'll give you that. We haven't even done that yet. Okay, we can use a procreate at any time. Whoa, that was a ton of dragons. What the hell? Okay. Well, I think I know what strat they're going for. Do I want to reroll for swords and shields? I'm not sure I do. I think I'm okay with getting frost. Yeah, level up the temple. What the hell? Obviously they have cryo flame. Okay, I know what they're going for. They're hoping that they can get the dragons to be strong enough to insta-wipe, like, destroy everything and the base in, like, the first second of battle. But if it doesn't do that, they're screwed, practically, because their warlords are weak. All of their regular troops are weak because of this. So they're really going all in. The problem is that they would need to... They either get migrate these defenders back and forth to quote-unquote destroy plots, or they need some way of getting rid of these plots, like, effectively. It's an interesting strat. I think it's doomed to fail, but it's interesting. Alright, lots of executioners over here. I'm gonna grab overhaul. I'm gonna save it, but I'm probably gonna use it on this vault. You got Feast, Futurism, Rambo. So your executioners are level 12. Good amount of health on them. Static. They have the thing that hurts back. That's cool. I think you've kind of over-invested on them because your defenders are a little weak, but I see what you're doing, and I'm not upset about it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna overhaul now. That had the chance of leveling up the wall maker, which it did. Yeah, our walls are too strong for them. And they're about to get stronger. Wait. Ooh, yep, Tower Dome. All of those were decent choices, but Tower Dome was the domiest choice of all. Because, you get enough Tower Dome and nothing else matters. Thankfully, the wall doesn't attack. So the wall never has to worry about, put that in the corner. Maybe I'll get, overhaul. The wall never has to worry about the defenders. Swords or shields, huh? Give me swords, because I should probably have those. Gotta do that for the random element. So I get overhaul. Okay. Wild card can go. You know, you guys are still level 1. We should. No, not level this up for more random stats. Give them swords because they do need to be stronger, and that's a lot of procreate cards. I guess give me more of them too. Sure. I'm already getting more trappers. Okay, well, my troops disintegrated. It happens. I do have an overhaul I'm sitting on, so let's grab the executioner so I can put him over here and overhaul them. Yeah, I think we're sweeping here. We're looking really good. This is all garbage. Okay. The final battle is upon us. So let's see where everyone was looking at the dawn of the final battle, shall we? Nice. Okay, got level up on the wall maker, the farm, ballistas. But our real strength is the stronghold and the strength of these walls. 16,000. We have 32,000 health. What did you have at the end? Mechanate? All right. Mercenaries that had some stacks to it. Not over 100 in any stat is pretty rough though. I mean, at least your palace was doing decent damage. What about Mr. Evil over here? They decided to feast. That gave the elves and the boars some relatively decent stats, which is pretty good. Their towers weren't going to be doing much, unfortunately. But I like conceptually what they were going for. Needs more than 33 years, I think, to cultivate, though. 109 bombers with 64 damage each. They replaced one of the cemeteries with a farm. I'm not sure I would have done that. Rebirth? Well, that means they were struggling. So maybe they knew. What would you have had? Feast? Went back 11 years in total. Temple? An obelisk at level 1. Blacksmith? Library? Warper. This was a good little combination right here. Farms next to the warpers, forest feeding them more health as well. If only that orbiter would have been somewhere else, or this library had been moved over here on top of the warpers, that would have been very strong. Oh yeah, the beacon too. Now, this was a great setup here for the warpers. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. The King of Spells have static fields to double the attack speed of the Citadel, which is great. They did eventually get a library next to this wizard, 141 damage, not as stacked as it could be, but they had the orbiters next to it. This is aces right here. That's good stuff. That's good stuff indeed. King of Nothing, development. They have a lot of troops, 142 archers, 67 imps, a lot of paladins. Did the archers ever get adrenaline? They did not. They had warpers with a few stacks of adrenaline, but I don't know. Their stats overall don't seem that impressive, which is unfortunate for them. Yeah. And the Rebellion, 68 ballista with quite a bit of enchantments because they had a library next to them. 62 raptors, so most of the ballista would have had raptors. Cauldron. Okay, that's great with the flame towers for sure. They had 3 stacks of gunpowder. Okay, that must have been for the flame tower. This must be an AoE attack. And then 1 stack of conscription. If these were reversed, this would have been a bit scarier in my opinion. All right, now let's see the two that we're actually going to fight. Double Feast. 686 health on the Executioners. That's pretty good. I still think if the defenders had that much health and the executioners had more damage, it would have been better overall. But, you know, that's not bad for the executioners. 10 damage, which means probably when it's scaled 1-to-1, they would have been far stronger than what I'm seeing here. They're level 14 as well. And then, yeah, you weak spot, frozen, stunned, or poisoned enemies take 50% extra damage. Okay. Oh, executioners have frost. And warpers have adrenaline. This is... I think they were still going for the same strat, but I don't know if they abandoned it. I don't know if they abandoned it to like partway through or what's going on here. I don't know. Give me more ballista. I don't need this. All right. Let us do 755 healing on the spires. Really good. I can't believe we had troops that survived. That tells you a lot about how effective the spire is. 15,000 healing. Obviously, most of our damage is going to the stronghold. We only did 3,000 damage in that fight because the dragons are nothing. The dragons don't do anything. They don't fight on the battlefield. Yeah, boy. All right. Good stuff. Not quite getting us to Duke, but maybe next time. It did give us some points, though. So, let's grab one more customization. La-di-da. La cucaracha. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Well, with that said, that's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. I'm not surprised that I was able to fairly steamroll with the King of Stone, especially after getting Tower Dome as the very first decree. King of Stone still feels very strong, but I'm curious to what the actual win rate is with the King of Stone at the highest difficulties, at the highest rankings, I need to say. No, is it a little bit more even? Does the King of Stone pull ahead? I don't know. I don't have the stats. Are they somewhere in the leaderboards? Maybe. Oh. But that's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks again for watching this episode of 9 Kings. My name is Thet. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody's you.